We're back with an interesting one here. I don't understand the modern woman anymore. I don't understand where some of these women are coming from. You know, it's really hard to picture, really hard to grasp. Because here's a situation where this dude caught her sleeping with a dude in his house. So her man went off to work, wherever he went. He got cameras in the house, come back home, and she's in the house with another man in his house. And she's living in his house with her kid from another man. And you think this woman would be grateful that a dude decided to put her in his house with another man's child, and she still have the audacity to cheat on him in his own house. it just it doesn't get any funnier than that. This is just textbook madness. Check this out.
Why did you bring him in my house? You think I'm playing with you? Why did you bring him in my house, man? She want to keep playing with me, dog. Told her I was going to drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you brought somebody in my house, man. She done brung in the crib while I was gone, y'all. All her, look at all this. All this finna get thrown out. This finna get thrown out. Brung a nigga in my fucking crib, bro. I don't know why she had the nerve to bring a dude in my crib. I had cameras. I had cameras in my crib the whole time. Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying.
No.
I'm finna pack all your stuff up. You and your child finna be homeless, bro. You and your child.
Stop throwing my stuff out.
Stop throwing up. You brought a dude in my crib, bro. You brought the dude in my crib. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. All y'all stuff finna get thrown out, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't said that when I was watching that camera. You ain't said that when you didn't say that when I was watching that camera though. You didn't say that when I was watching that camera.
That is crazy. That is crazy. There's a shot in there. I go back to the video. She said I got needs to. I mean, the audacity. He caught her. I mean, this is a man who clearly likes her. Took her in with her son from another man. Dudes don't do that no more. And my man went off to work and she's smashing another dude in his house. I mean, the level of sick women out there. I mean, the level, bro. I mean, listen. If you're single, sorry, not if you're single, if you don't have any kids and you do that, okay. That is you have no responsibility. You can fly out of his nest and go to another, call the same guy up that you were sleeping with, and go crash his days. But here's the interesting thing. Let me run the video back and watch this. This is the trauma that is happening in a lot of communities. Watch this.
Why did you bring him in my house? You think I'm playing with you?
Right there. You see that little head? That's her son. And he's watching all of this. That's trauma right there. His mother, he's experienced in being homeless because his mother, she got caught up in maybe her life as being that way. This is just a sad, repetitive thing. So he can end up growing up. I mean, I don't know. There's still time for him to be saved by her finding a decent man and her being, staying away from her dubious behaviors and turning over a new leaf, a new life, and being straight to that man so he can get a proper home and find a path which will break him away from this bondage of her slipping in and the bondage that she got from her parents or her parent or her family members, whatever experience that she had, trauma that she got in her life that led her to be this young with a kid living in another man's house. But she didn't have the upbringing and the decency to understand that if someone take you in, have to respect. There's a little thing called respect. So much that she didn't have it. She brought another man to the guy's house. I mean, this is just crazy. Wow. This is just mind blowing. And I feel sorry for this kid. This poor child. Look at him looking there. And this dude don't care. He's broken, rightfully so. He's devastated because this other the dude that she was having sex with in the guy's house, he's laughing at this dude. This is what led to another pathway of violence. And this is where shootings and all of this stuff happen, and this baby could get caught up in the whole mix over a girl. Because this guy, the guy who's kicking her out, he's already been disrespected. And I'm sure if he cross path with the dude is going to rub it in his face. Yeah, I smash your woman at your own house. You know, you're a punk, you're this, you're that. Guns come out, and the rest will be history. And this is just a repetitive kind of thing that is being happening in the community. You're right, in this subculture here of the black community I'm speaking about. I'm not saying it doesn't happen in white communities or Hispanic or any other. This always, because you have trifling women like this, right? But what I'm saying, I'm speaking here that from the black experience, and you look at places like Chicago and all this, you hear this. Just look at this kid. This is sad.
Why did you bring him in my house, man? She want to keep playing on me, dog. Told her I was going to drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you on somebody in my house, man. She done brung the crib while I was gone, y'all. On her, look at all this. All this finna get thrown out. This finna get thrown out. Brung a nigga in my fucking crib, bro. I don't know why she had the nerve to bring a dude in my crib. I had cameras. I had cameras in my crib the whole time. Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying.
No.
You see the behavior from her? She's a baby herself. Look how she's behaving. Like a child who just got caught stealing the cookie from the cookie jar. No. Look how she's stomping her feet. That's not the behavior of an adult. This girl is still looking like mentally she still needs to be developed right there. And you could see from her own behavior when he just said, get out of the car. Look how she's behaving like a child. That's how a child, I'll go by. That's how a child will behave. This is not a grown woman. And look at her face too. She looked like a teenager. I mean, I could be wrong, but look at the poor little boy in the background. Look at that.
The crib the whole time.
Look at the behavior.
Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying.
That's what kids do.
I'm finna pack all your stuff up. You and your child finna be homeless, bro. You and your child.
Damn.
Stop throwing my stuff out.
Stop throwing. You brought a dude in my crib, bro. You brought the dude in my crib. I don't want to hear no purr. I don't want to hear, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want.
Wow, did you hear that? She's talking about the dude going out and leaving her there, and she got needs too. The level, here it is, but
I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. I hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear.
She has needs too. Selfish. He's right to kick her out, but I feel for that child. I feel for that child.
Hear that, bro. All y'all stuff finna get thrown out, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't said that when I was watching that camera.
Give me my stuff.
You ain't said that when you didn't say that when I was watching that camera though.
I got
You didn't say that when I was watching that camera.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Now he's putting her out in some, looks like some abandoned car park lot somewhere. He's dumping her out there with her kid. And then she had the audacity, while he's kicking her out, not to even get on her knees to beg, because she's not even thinking about her kid, got nowhere to go. She even mentioned the kid once. And she turned around and tell him, man, she got needs too. Wow. All right. That's the type of women out there. Not all women, but it's a growing. This from that generation. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I think she needs to call Dr. Umar. He has a plan for sisters like her. See you in the next one.